Hello, in this video for activity 12 in the BrightSparks for Kids guide, we're going to create a torch circuit with a high and low output. Now you can see that I have 4 cells here in series, so potentially we have a 6-volt output for our circuit. First component that we're going to put in is a push switch, and you can see the circuit symbol here, and you can see that it has 2 yellow terminals, so that means that we can put our push switch in and wire it in whichever way round we like. Next component is a white LED, a white light emitting diode. You can see the circuit symbol here. You can see that we've got a black negative terminal and a red positive terminal here. It's really important that we wire this in correctly. LED will only work if you wire it in the right way round. That means that the polarity must be right for this component to work. Our third and final component is a two-way switch. You might have seen this in a previous video, but you can see that this switch has 3 terminals. So if we flick the switch up, it uses this terminal up here, the top terminal, and this terminal here, so that current will flow across those 2 terminals. If I flick the switch down, it uses this bottom terminal here, so it uses that terminal and that terminal, and the line across there would be the line that the current would flow. So we're going to have a high and low output on our torch circuit here. So we're going to start to wire this up. I'm going to go from the black negative terminal of our cell bank here, wire it in to our push switch, and we're going to put our black lead into the black negative terminal of our white LED. Then we're going to put this lead into the red positive terminal of our white LED into our terminal of our two-way switch, this terminal here. So on this side there's only 1 terminal. Next we're going to put our red positive terminal from our battery bank here, our cell bank here, into this bottom terminal of our two-way switch. So at the moment our switch is down, so that would mean that our circuit is complete if I press this push button. So hopefully you can see the white LED there, nice and bright. So we have our bright LED. Now we're going to create a low power output. So what we're going to do is that we're going to put a lead from this second top terminal here, and we're going to connect it to a positive terminal of our second cell in series. So let me just press this and let's just show you. So if I flick the switch up, we now should be going through for our low output. So hopefully you can see that the LED lights up, but it's not as bright. So if I flick the switch, it should be now on high output. You should be able to see the difference. The LED is much brighter. There we go. So what we've done by using this two-way switch, When the switch is down and it's on high and the LED is bright, we are using all 4 cells. So we're using 6 volts to power the LED. When we flick the switch to low, we are now using this black lead terminal here. And if you remember, I've connected it to the second cell. So our circuit now only includes 2 cells which produce 3 volts. So we're giving the LED half the voltage on the low setting. So if I press the switch, you can see that it's not as bright. So by using our two-way switch, by wiring the circuit up in this way, we have been able to create a high and a low output for our torch. Now, you can look at the various different components in our circuit and you can list the roles that they play. So in another activity, we can look at different elements of our circuit. So we can say block number 1 are our cells or batteries, and they provide the voltage and power for our circuit. Block 2 is our switch, our push switch. Now this operates the circuit, switches our circuit on and off when we press it in. Our third component, our third block, would be our white LED. And that produces the light for our torch circuit. And our fourth block, our fourth component, is our two-way switch. And this allows us to have a high and a low output. So by using this switch and the way that we wire it into our circuit, we can have maximum voltage to our LED or half the voltage to our LED.